Today is Saturday, July 30th, and it's been 2 weeks. So this is just a really quick post actually, because I'm not super comfortable with this body. I don't know if you heard. But I do feel like it's important to document what's happening, what kind of mess is going on up in here. So today is reveal day. What does it look like 2 weeks post-op? Definitely an elective preventative bilateral mastectomy, right? As of yesterday. If you didn't watch yesterday's vlog, now you know. This was an elective surgery. There was no cancer. So again, I'm going to give you a warning. If you work with me and you're not going to be comfortable after having seen the mess that is, then please tune into a different video. Nipples are covered, so there's that, if that provides you any comfort. But otherwise, now's your chance. Elevator music shall play while you take a moment to go ahead and skip on to another video. Alright, for those of you who chose to stay behind, really I'm just covered up so that I could do the introduction. What I have on underneath here is literally a sports bra that they suggested that I buy. It kind of has some compression to it. I was not comfortable wearing it the first week because of the tubes. So I have no idea how people who have the tubes wear any bra, including the one they give you at the hospital, because it's uncomfortable. That's where the tubes stuck out, right? So right there. So that was an issue. Also, you'll notice I have a new bandage. Yesterday, in addition to the reveal that, hey, by the way, Heather, you don't have cancer, I also was like, this is really tender. It's super sore and kind of swollen. Like, is the incision supposed to feel that way? And they were like, no, we need to aspirate that. So they stuck a needle in me, and it really, really, really hurt. So at some point, I'll actually unwrap that today as well. I'll probably pause and then come back. So mostly in clothes and stuff, as I mentioned yesterday morning, I feel kind of normal. I have wonderful range of motion. Right here is kind of crappy. I can't really get behind my head, right? So I can get about this high, straight above my head, but not back. I can't reach for the cabinet, but this would definitely turn around, right? So I can't actually, but I feel like straight up is pretty good. This arm is really tight from where they operated on me on the lymph node side, so this one's a little bit less comfortable. But the fact that I can raise my arms above my head is pretty serious. That feels really comfortable. And down and right, so that all feels really good to me. So that makes me feel really, I actually can go through life's motions. I can do what I need to do without a lot of pain. As I said, inside my arm here really actually is still sore from the lymph node removal. Okay, and then otherwise I have on this kind of easy zip bra, and then underneath here are my boobs, or what the new non-boob looks like. So first things first, what you see here are the actual band-aids from where they put in the fills. I will work on that video today and tomorrow and try to get it posted. Actually, this side, when they stuck me, I didn't feel anything. And on this side, when they stuck me, it felt like a pin stick. Ouch. Actually, this side is... So, sensation is coming back on some areas. So the ports are up here, and then they stab you, fill you up. As you can see, or maybe you can't tell, but I can tell, it's obvious to me, they filled this one more than this one, because this side is considerably tighter. They stitched me up all, in my opinion, weird on this side. So you can see on the side here, there's like some rippling. That's actually stitching under the skin, and it's really tight. And it also created this sort of like, girl got a fat back right there that I really don't like either. I assume over time this will become what it's supposed to be, And then you can see under here the incision is healing. This no longer feels like plastic. It feels like kind of like rubber cement, actually. And is not coming off as much on this side. And then at the back here, you can see that's a piece of skin that got really ripped off when they took my tubes out, which you almost can't see anymore. Oh, here they are. They took my tube out and they put on this big bandage. Removing that bandage ripped my skin right there. So that's unrelated to surgery, but a side problem. And then here you can see where the 2 tubes were. The most recent one taken out was here, and it's still a little bit puffy and swollen and uncomfortable. And then you can see here, and then there's like a little bit of greenish bruising still. I don't know. That just feels creepy to me. Don't like it. And then on this side, you can see similarly, 2 tubes came out here. No bruise, no cut or anything up there. There is a mark down here from the bra rubbing where the tape was. And then underneath here, you see I have a piece of gauze. Because this part of my boob, they made this one look like a boob, so it has like a little implant side, boob side. But because it has this undercup, the skin under here is pissed off. So you can see, first off, the stitches are coming off. Not stitches, but the glue. There's like almost no glue on this side. But you can see the skin is irritated there. So they have me putting a little piece of gauze under here, like, keep that gauze there, the skin's pissed off. And it creeps me out, grosses me out, like so many things about my body right now. So that's what 2 weeks post-op looks like. I'm going to go ahead and peel this off, and we can both figure out what it looks like after they've aspirated your armpit. Like, how gross is that? If this takes too long, I'll just cut this part out and you can just see the reveal. Okay, so that incision, god damn. That incision is just an incision now. It was actually considerably more puffy yesterday. It's still fucking tender. I don't know if you can see, but that sticks out a little bit. Not cute. Okay, that is 2 weeks post-surgery. Not cute. Still weird. One side sort of looks like a boob. It is weird. I will say this. Considering I had no boobs 2 weeks ago, and I had these weird flat disky things in here, and now I have this, like, there's an actual profile. That's kind of weird, right? And so there are some things about this that look like boobs, like regular, this is, okay, that's a woman, right? So in that way, I'm grateful, I am appreciative, I am happy with the process, but I'll be super happy when the process is done. So there you go, 2 weeks post-op, bilateral, skin-saving, nipple-sparing. There are, again, nipples under here. Mastectomy. This is actually, let me clarify what I can feel, because I forgot I did that last time. From here up, normal, completely, like I never had surgery. Right here is the beginning of the implant. So it creeps me out a little bit. It's not really an implant, it's the tissue expander, but very tender. Still kind of swollen. Feels like a bruise. And then underneath of it is like a mixture of puffy air and hard edges. But my skin can feel it. My skin can feel this. I don't know if my chest can feel it or not, if I'm honest. Because when I push on it, the air displaces. So I can't tell if my pec muscle is feeling it or not, because it put more air in there. So it's creepy and weird. My skin feels it. That's all I can tell you. So last time I stopped having sensation about here, and I can actually, okay, so this is the line now. But it came in some, right here. It's kind of weird because I can feel my own skin. And there's actually extra skin here, like it's obvious that this breast can get considerably bigger. But it's weird because my skin doesn't feel this. I bet you could pinch the shit out of this and it wouldn't hurt. I'm not going to try that. And similar on this side, so I can't feel that. But I can sort of feel that. So I don't know. Ask me in a year how it is, right? On the sides, I can feel this, but it feels like a scar actually. If you've had stitches before, so right here feels like a bruise. This is bruised and it actually radiates up into my armpit. This feels like the tingly, weird sensation of when you touch a scar that's been, where you've been cut. That, nothing, dead. Underneath is, actually I have something. I don't know what it is. It's not normal, but there's some, I don't know what that is. Yes, something's happening down there that wasn't happening a week ago, but that does not feel like, it doesn't feel like skin. It doesn't feel normal. Over here, I can actually feel that. It's a little bit bruisey, but actually feels kind of normal. Normal, but bruised, all the way up to here. This is the edge of the tissue expander to make me feel creeped out. Again, this has a similar, like, I can feel it, so, but it doesn't feel how skin's supposed to feel. I bet you there's a community of mastectomy women, us out there, that know exactly what these new sensations are. And in a year, I'm gonna register those as if they were real feelings, like actual, like, oh, someone touched my skin. I know what that feels like. I'm gonna register, oh, someone touched the bottom of my breast, and I know what that feels like, even though it doesn't feel anything at all like the rest of my entire body worth of skin. I was feeling naked. I had to strap on something. Anyway, so that is 2 weeks post-op, bilateral, skin-saving, nipple-sparing, prophylactic mastectomy. I'll be in touch. Still owe you a video. Plenty of reasons to, right here, subscribe! So please do that if you want to stay tuned to what's going on with the Heather breast cancer trek. Do I gotta rename my vlog now? I have to decide that another time.